Hi, hey there, it's me, Just Variety, or you can call me Jay, and today we're playing Grow a Garden. And yes, by Grow a Garden, I do mean I do mean Roblox's Grow a Garden. And welcome, hello, Slav. I'm not quite sure if I'm going to do that, and not because I don't want to, just purely out of safety and make stuff easier reasons for future Roblox streams, so that whenever me and my friends do decide to play a game and it's not and the private server isn't allowed, it would be much easier to connect with each other first than others. But you are welcome to try and join the chat. Oh my god, hello the Prime. Dang. Hello, welcome everyone. Am I rich? I am not. That's why I'm playing a free game. And without further ado, let's get started. And I'm actually going to give a bit of backstory as to why I'm playing Grow a Garden. And as a matter of fact, I wasn't even expecting that. Okay, first of all, I wasn't expecting to get a lot of badges immediately. But what I was referring to is the reason why I'm playing this is because one of my new classmates actually asked me if I play Grow a Garden, to which I answered no, and he and his friend were very eager and told me to try it out, which is leading me to here right now, trying Grow a Garden out. And I gotta say, I initially wasn't expecting a lot, but after just making the thumbnail, I immediately thought that, oh my gosh, there are a lot of plants. It's just like real life. Yes, I am new. I don't think so. I think I'll try playing this for myself first. And based from what I know from the very quick chat that I had with my new classmates, it seems like the game is still pretty active, gets updated weekly, I believe. And in-game wise, the stores restock every 5 minutes or so, I think. I guess for now we're just playing tutorial, and I'm not buying that using Robux. I do not have that. I guess we'll just plant. That simple. Click to plot your plant. I guess wherever is good, right? There's no really grid system in this game, I don't think. Based from based from seeing my friends play this game too. Collect your plant, okay. You, that's crazy. Actually, another thing that I learned about this game, other than obviously scaling being insane with the sizes, scaling money wise is also pretty insane. I saw how one of my classmates saw or showed me one of their plants were selling for like around what, billions, and he said that apparently that isn't even cutting the surface of how high prices can get in this game, and that's just insane. So another thing that I know about this game is how it's okay. Let's just buy a bit more. A couple of things that I also know about this game is that it's apparently the new leading game for the most concurrent players. And that is just insane, considering that initially back then, I thought that Fortnite wasn't gonna be beat because of generational buff, I think. For the purposes of future streams and ease of I guess connectivity with my own personal friends, I won't be adding anyone, just so that it's gonna be easier to connect with them on future streams, just in case there aren't any private servers that we can make, because all of us are poor. Anyway, for now, the only thing I'm noticing is that it's pretty, I guess, lenient on what you can do. It's basically just buy plants, sell, and then buy more expensive plants and then sell. One thing I also know, or actually I'm not sure about this, if the items or the crops do grow infinitely. Obviously not actually infinitely, but in the sense that they don't have an immediate cap. I want to sell my inventory, I want to sell this. How much is this worth? I wonder. Okay, I guess number 3 it's really just to. Oh, you don't see any. Oh, sorry. I guess this really is just to know how much stuff would cost. 38. You know what? That's enough to buy us a new plant. So I think I'll sell this one. I want to sell this. Oh yeah, so they do grow infinitely. I guess that's where the trillions and quadrillions come in. No, thanks. That's too much for just a random streamer that's just deciding to do random stuff in Roblox. You don't have to. Thank you for offering though, the 1 billion. Strawberries are infinite. What do you mean by that? Like in growth or in stock? Oh, because that's another thing. I just realized stocks. Oh, there are a finite number of stalks of strawberries. So I guess that's one thing. No stock of orange tulip. There are a lot of stuff that aren't being sold. The rarity system in this is insane. I thought it would stop at legendary. I saw mythical, then I thought, yeah, that seems reasonable. And then divine, prismatic. That's just exquisite. The fact that the seed shop restocks relatively fast, I like that. So it's not a game that you would think to just log in and then do some stuff and then log back in later. This actually makes the game pretty active. I like it. So I guess that's another reason why it's that active, that popular. That's so insane. You got 6 trillion. That's actually crazy. Like in the grand scheme of things, and the idea that just a normal human brain wouldn't be able to comprehend just even what a billion is. That's kind of crazy. Alright, never mind. I have yet to sell some more stuff. I guess for now, there's really not a lot of incentive for us to just have plants infinitely grow. But I think, sorry, not you. But I think one thing that I would like to be doing is just to have one plant marinate for like the entirety of this stream. So let's at least sell this first. Sell that. 29, or you know what? I'll take it. Seeds in stock. I reckon we buy the most expensive we can right now, which isn't strawberry, but I think we can sell some of these to make a thing. Actually, I don't know. Okay, maybe just carrot maxing right now is the strat. Because I really just can't afford anything. I wonder how the overall progression of this game works. Oh, what happened? It's shiny. I can't seem to interact with the strawberry for now though. I can only interact with the carrot. I guess I'll let the carrot grow for now. 1 billion is nothing. Well, it is 0.1%. But I guess even in research, that's not really that significant. Restock. This probably requires Robux. Garden, seeds. Can you... Oh, there is a separate shop. Okay. I was kind of curious what other stuff we can get. Yeah, like this one. There we go. I saw someone earlier had a watering can. That's why I thought, oh, dang, where can I get that? Because this for sure... Oh, I can only use this once. Okay. I was about to say, I'm kind of like this sure that this would be of use to us. But apparently it's only one-time use, which kind of makes sense. I saw it was a progression earlier. Let's also take this time while waiting for some of our crops to grow to visit some other stuff. Restore quest. There are pets in this game too? Who are you? Show me the quest. Who are you? Let's check the lore. I'm Blair. Do daily... Oh, okay. Oh, who are you? I'm Blair. Do daily tasks to help me with my research. Speaking of research earlier, dang. Show me the quest. Plant one mango seed, plant 25 bamboo seeds, harvest 50 strawberries. Okay, we can actually do one of these for now. Crafting recipe. There are guns too? Dino crate, Asian seed pack. Oh, it's a mutation spray amber, of course. My bad. Dinosaur eggs. Okay, here we go. Strawberries are the most easy. I'll definitely keep that noted as one that's just starting this game. Who are you? I'm Graham. I can use pet DNA to create dinosaurs and dinosaur eggs. Give me your pets and I can use them for the dinosaurs. Do we not learn the lessons of the aforementioned park of the Jurassic tyrannies? What pet should I give? All pets except dinosaurs. Most create eggs, but rare pets might create dinosaurs. Oh, I see. But for now though, I don't have a pet. I don't really see why I'd want a dinosaur. Okay, I'll admit, having a dinosaur is cool, but gameplay-wise, I'm referring to, like, what does it do? I'm also seeing another shop far back here. So let's visit this real quick and go back to our garden. Oh, they grow fast. Okay. Oh, wait. That's probably some like meta thing of like memorizing memorizing growth rates of each plant, of each crop. Spruce up your farm. Oh, okay. I wonder if that's a pun intended. Spruce up your farm. I can buy it with in-game money or Robux. That's insane. Crafting a recipe for... Oh, so we can like crossbreed stuff too. Crossbreed crops. Aloe vera. We actually have some aloe vera IRL in real life outside of our house. In our garden. Mid-price. I see. I'll just reiterate real quick, I won't be accepting any friends anytime soon. Especially considering me and my friends also want to play, because it's going to be a bit difficult for us to play in the future, especially if it's on stream and have us in a lobby and then have us be in a room all together if a private lobby isn't available. So I'd want to have them prioritized before anything else. But don't take it as I don't want to. It's just that for future streams' sake. So I'm gonna leave it at that. And there are sprinklers. Basic sprinkler. Where do you get a basic sprinkler though? I can craft it though. Okay. A lot of stuff, but not like too deep into it. And are those firework flower? Right, my favorite type of flower. That's crazy, this game. I can already just see its potential. Oh! Okay. Thanks for that, the Prime. I'll definitely keep that noted as well. Actually, I'm already gonna take a screenshot of it. And send it to myself. Alright, there we go. I also had one of my friends. I also sent it to one of my friends just so that they can they can take care of it too while I'm doing this right now. Whoa. So awesome. Big carrot. I wonder what this yellow strawberry is. If it's even a strawberry. It's probably like genetic mutation or something. Let's also see how much this will cost. It's 0.35 kilograms. I forgot. I said earlier how asking how much a crop is worth can give a pretty a pretty basic overview of what the exchange rate is for crop depending on size to money. I'm also realizing what unit is this. So for 0.35 kilograms or 350 350 grams, we get 32 units of money, whatever that may be. Cents. I forgot what we got earlier, and I don't actually. There's no way I can replant this, right? That would be weird. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. So upon pulling it out, actually we don't really have much of an option than to sell this. I want to sell this. Oh wait, no, there's actually a reason why you'd keep stuff. I now just remembered, because you could actually have them be crafted for something else. I don't know why I'm explaining, or I guess I'm just voicing out my thoughts. Earlier I was just, why am I explaining this? I'm like the only person that hasn't played Grow a Garden yet. And that is a gold strawberry. Pretty interesting. Oh, since strawberries sold for much more expensive than carrot seeds, or no, just carrots. Carrots don't come in seeds, right? Okay, this is putting my biology knowledge to test, and I am not at all knowledgeable in that field. Your whole class plays Grow a Garden. You know, I also know someone like online, and what's funny actually is they said on Twitter how their entire class just introduced themselves as people that hobby Grow a Garden. New generational game, I guess. Start of a new era. And let's collect some of our strawberries. Oh wait, okay. This will be a good metric because earlier we had a 0.35 kilogram carrot and now we have a 0.35 kilogram strawberry. I want to know how much this will cost. I like how it's also fast pacing, but I won't be surprised if, oh my gosh, pets, yeah, oh my gosh. But anyway, as I was saying, I wouldn't be surprised if it would be more rewarding to just keep stuff growing. The marinate analogy really wasn't it. That's more in general food stuff than specifically plant stuff. But some would argue one area is bigger than the other because one incorporates something. Anyway, how much is this again? $20. It actually costs less, and that's kind of sad, but also interesting at the same time. No merchant. Forgot what you were. Just gnomes, right? Okay. Either way, let's still sell these. I probably shouldn't have I probably shouldn't have sold everything that I have. I probably should have just asked how much the biggest one was. And is it growing more stuff again? That's actually pretty awesome. So I guess that's why you would buy strawberry than carrots, or at least in very, very, very early game. Like not even opening my eyes level of birth into the world of Grow a Garden. And ever since I joined this, there's been 3 gardens that spawned into, all looking vastly different from each other. I'm liking the variety. Okay, so let's probably take 2. Oh my gosh, Bash. You know what? Let's whisper to him. Whisper. Oh my gosh, alright. I whispered to him, but okay. Disc orb. Oh my gosh, it's getting censored. You know what? I'm going to message him. Lamau. Discord. Surprise special guest. Ain't no way. And someone was just looking at me. They probably think I'm crazy just saying random censored stuff, but you gotta believe me. All right, Bash. I know you're probably watching the stream. I saw you react at my message while playing this. I saw you on my smartwatch, bro. Yes, I am playing. I am playing. Grow a garden. Friend boost. Oh wow. Now I'm starting to feel like you probably didn't play this because I'm playing it. You probably played it just for the friend boost. Oh wait, we now have enough money to buy strawberries too. You can try. You can try. Still a couple of money short from a blueberry seed, but we will try. I will try the strawberry stat. The strawberry strat. There you go. That's crazy. They do actually grow fast, and not only that, they don't like expire. So that is still there. Or maybe is it because I'm not grabbing one of them? Get blueberry. We'll for sure try. I mean, that's the name of the game. Just gradually increase. Oh my gosh, Bash said yes to the Discord. Surprise special guest. Alright, you know what? I'm booting up Discord real quick. I know it might come as a surprise to everyone, but I don't actually just keep Discord open every time. I only open it whenever I have something to do in Discord. There we go. Finally. Alright. I'm already here, Bash, if you're watching this stream. Anyway, let's sell all of our material, Bash. Come on. You're lagging my game. Alright, what is happening? It's just mega laggy. I want to sell my inventory. There we go. Look at this guy. He's so prepared for college.
What?
Oh my gosh, you're playing on the speaker. Wait. Let me adjust Discord. For some reason, it always connects to the speaker. Probably because I don't always have my speaker open. Or no, my headphones open. There we go. Speak and introduce yourself. Welcome, special guest. I'm lagging in game again.
Sup? It's me, Bash. Bash.
Hello, Bash. Wow. I just sent you the screenshot because I have no idea what that meant, and I thought you could try doing it, or at least try setting it up, or explain it to me while I was doing the stream. And then suddenly, how did you even know that I was playing? Did you just check Roblox, or were you in YouTube? And then you saw me.
I figure out the profile thing, the joining in the profile.
Oh,
That's Roblox, man.
dang. I don't know
And I
anything
remember I
about.
checked her playing Girl Garden.
You know what? I'm gonna leave Roblox real quick. Actually, my game is lagging because of opening up Discord. So wait real quick. Alright, booting up Roblox again. Robux. In life, there's Robux. There we go. Okay, so mind introducing your garden, Bash? There we go.
Can
I'm
you
here again.
guess where my garden is?
Holy. Holy. This big one that isn't just filled with bamboos. As much as I would like to joke that the bamboo one, because a lot of it is tall. This is actually your garden, right? It's actually taller than the bamboo one.
Yes.
Which is crazy. You also have pets. What are these? What
I
are
don't
these?
know, I got them. Someone gave them to me.
They look like, oh my gosh. Take player's fruit. No. They look like, what do you call them? Those things that drill underground. The mole. A mole. Oh my gosh, can't believe I forgot what it's called. Can I like steal your
Because it
animals?
is a mole.
I know. Age
How
18.
dare you? You can steal my animal.
No.
I can give you this dog.
No thanks, no thanks. I'm gonna go from
Okay.
0 to hero. Date ba yun?
No.
I'm
Wow,
going.
Roblox.
Yeah, what? Or oh my gosh,
Roblox.
John
is here.
Roblox.
Wow, that's a
Insane.
long bamboo.
He's showing off his stick, his huge stick,
Mm, no.
in front of you. Wow, of all people. Yeah, can you confirm, Bash? Is our strawberries actually the meta, like the strat for beginners? Can you confirm? Just
I don't know.
strawberry
I'm gonna
maxing.
say yes because it regrows.
Yeah, I thought so too after trying it out. I just got it from someone in chat. So thank you for that.
Oh
And
my god, Roblox
immediately I'm
gave
gonna
me
sell everyone.
bamboo.
What? Oh, John Roblox. John Roblox 126997. I bet you already know this, but did you know that it's crazy that Grow a Garden is the most concurrently played game?
What?
Concurrently.
It's not dressed to impress.
Okay, I'm not I'm not
I'm
doubting it because of there's some to impress, but I am doubting it because it's just crazy. Yeah, I know, right?
mm,
Wait, what am I doing? Oh yeah, I'm gonna buy stuff. I'm still too poor for a blueberry seed still though. So I'm still going to strawberry max and I'm just one unit short of a, another strawberry seed. Why are you stepping on my crops? Stop that. Just because I can't step on your crops because they're so massive. Wait, what
I saw
happened?
this on
Oh, there we go.
Minecraft.
That doesn't work. Different game. We should probably.
Oh my god,
What?
gold.
Yeah, I know. Don't take that. I know you have Robux, but I'm
I
actually
don't
good. Bro's waste. Oh no, I grabbed my carrot by accident. You know, it's not that big anyway. Might as well. Please don't take that out of context. I can't grab these two strawberries. It's redirecting. There we go. It's redirecting me to my golden strawberry. Oh, you just dropped by on the stream?
Yup.
Wow, are you busy?
Bye.
Alright. Bye-bye. Thank you for dropping by. Alright.
Boom.
Oh, wow. And he's still here. Okay, there we go. He left. Alright, and that's for DC. Disconnect. Literally just a cameo. Insane. Alright, I thought my game was gonna be laggy again. The time system is also pretty unique. I like the lighting. What is that? Oh, it's nighttime. Yo! The stuff that are lighting up is insane. It looks very beautiful. And can I not grab the golden strawberry though? I feel like it can grow a lot more later on. I can't grab it even if I go first person. You can try, but I'm not going to. Whoa! Okay. But just a fair reminder, I won't be actively adding anyone. Okay, I just can't grab some of those, so I'm just gonna sell all of these right now. Okay. That guy just looks like no thanks, no thanks. No thanks. That's probably gonna put me like at a pretty like different growth curve. If I just actively grab that. But yeah, I won't be actively trying to wait, what? There we go. I won't be actively trying to add anyone for the reasons I foretold in the legends ago. And here's us just strawberry maxing still. I wonder if the stream will evolve into anything later on, or are we just really going to be strawberry maxing until the stream ends? But it is kind of fitting though. I love how oh my gosh. I love how this stream wait, what did I grab? This stream is just turning into I guess a pseudo chill stream. Because earlier today I was like not even as a joke or for anything, like pretty busy, and I didn't like that because it was very inconvenient, the timing of everything on how they were scheduled relative to each other. It it had me either decide between delaying what's already been delayed, scheduling wise, or really just go out of my way to do what was supposed to be done. And if I do it, I would be risking like the stream not happening. Luckily, everything flowed by fast enough, and yes, I did do it. Not because not because I was willing to take the risk, but more so because I don't want to have it linger on for too long anymore. So I had it done already earlier. And now, luckily enough, everything flowed by really quick, which is a surprise because whenever I take care of this stuff, not the streaming, whenever I take care of similar stuff to this, it always takes pretty long. And don't get me wrong, I'm still waiting for something to happen in the thing that I was managing earlier before stream, which is kind of inconvenient because I already have college and it's still being worked on. Kind of annoying. Sell my entire inventory, please. There we go, 417. Okay, that's more than enough to give us. Oh, right, stocks. That's so smart. I forgot about that. But that is enough for us to buy a blueberry seed. And I have yet to see a blueberry IRL actually. So, I'm gonna have you in your very own special spot. Because other than being a unique plant for me, IRL, what is that? You're also a different rarity, so I'm just curious to see what you look like just by yourself. It's a nectarine gold plus celestial plus windstroke plus shock plus aurora plus shock plus frozen plus moonlit plus ceramic plus pollinated plus twisted plus sun-dried. Okay. It's kind of insane. Let's go through this. It wouldn't be sun-dried after being frozen. So I think it's sun-dried then frozen. But what is there to freeze though? I guess just putting it above its thing. It's also at a billion. Its cost, right? That is its cost. What? Insane. Why can't I see the cost of my stuff? I am having some of my blueberries moonlit though, so I don't know. I am having some of my strawberries moonlit though. So I would assume that it's gonna sell for more. Alright, blueberries grow from a bush. Alright, we're gonna pretend that I didn't forget that blueberries do in fact grow from bushes. I wonder if spacing my crops would also be a lot more optimal because they would have space to grow and they are farther away from each other. Comparing this to real life where nearby crops have the tendency to have a competition between each other for resources, which is true for all ecosystems. In real life though, that is. So I'm wondering just how realistic Grow Garden is. But considering how there are these, whatever these are, holy, what is that? What is that? Then I guess this game really isn't that too realistic, huh? Okay, the fact that there are also dinosaurs, I guess that already. Why do I even question the realism of games anymore? That's just setting myself up. Yapping heaven, true. But to be fair, every game is though. But at the same time, with the variety of crops, I guess that can also just be a setup to any conversation that I want it to be with how many things there are. Crazy. And would I even bother asking how much any of these is worth? All of them weigh roughly the same size. Oh no, this is kind of starting to spark my researcher mind. Now I'm starting to think, oh, I wonder if there's actually a solid graph or someone made a graph of what the growth rate is for each plant and the weight with respect to time. So basically it's weight growth. its rate of change, growth's rate of change, growth's growth. If it accelerates, decelerates, or and even just the first degree of the graph would already be interesting to me. Also, if the rates change depending on certain times or whatever. Also, whenever stuff happens. What is that? It just changes colors? Okay. Alright, we already have blueberries. Yummers. I wonder how much those sell for though. So I might actually... You know what? Let's let the strawberries grow for now actually. I'm going to let that one grow for now. So we have a 0.21 for comparison, and since it's a bush, I would also assume that it's renewable. So I would assume that a blueberry would cost less than a strawberry, but or no, it would cost less than a carrot per weight, but more than a strawberry because it is uncommon. But I do wonder if it grows faster than a strawberry. Oh, quantity is another stat to look out for. How much is this worth? I could have just sold it probably. 21, yeah. So it is already at 21, even though it's just at 0.21 kilograms. And with going off of just that information, I'm kind of inclined to think that the ratio between the money that is sold to us relative to the weight of the blueberry in hectograms, which is 100 grams, yeah, per 100 grams, is 1-to-1. And we do have money to buy something new. And I'm actually gonna save up for a tomato because we can afford it if we just sold our strawberries. Some of these are moonlit. I'm not sure just how long I'm gonna have them marinate here or let them grow here. And I also saw I picked up a pretty big strawberry. Price calculations is based on a lot of things. Base value, base weight. Oh. Well, yeah, the base stuff, the base stats of anything really is just pretty interesting already on its own. Inventory. I think Can I take a look at it? I guess not. I was kind of wondering if I accidentally picked up a moonlit strawberry. They're already growing. That's actually pretty insane. So strawberries are the strat. And look at this. This one has 3 moonlets and 1 just regular. And this one has all of the primer colors. It's basically Bocce the Rock. That one small red one, imagine it's pink because it's hiding behind the leaf. I don't want to collect all of them at once though. I want to see at like the end of the stream how big I can get some of those stuff are, like the golden strawberry and the moonlit strawberry. But I am still going to sell most of these. Sell my inventory. The sell buttons. I could, yeah, actually, and also garden. I can also press the seed button. Tomato, finally something new, actually. And a lot of no stock, so I guess tomato is our only option for natural growth in this game. And we are just short of another... Okay, it didn't really matter. It ran out of stock immediately. I wonder if the stocks are also randomized. Like, every stock, some are out of stock, or some don't have stocks, while some do. And I forgot I bought a tomato seed. Interesting thing, actually. If you followed my... Or if you've been following my Twitter account for, like, ever since its really early days, my Twitter account, you may recall that I actually planted tomato seeds in real life. And I am now just remembering that I never... that I never gave an update on what happened to my tomato plants. They grew, which was very... very cool, I gotta say. I never thought I'd be invested in something like that because it's not video games. No, I'm just kidding. But because rather I thought it's very physical, and I never think of myself as someone that gets into the physical types of hobbies or whatnot. That's why my hobbies is literally just to sit in front of a monitor and yap. And then yeah, it bloomed. I'm really proud of that. And it seems like this is no different. The tomato seed is also taking its precious time. Let's collect these. I want to be like a tad bit cautious in collecting some of these. I don't want to collect my moonlit stuff. Yeah, like that one. This one. Sure. You please, and your neighbor. These ones are pretty big too. I don't remember if I already took them earlier. Coconuts are hard to harvest. Very realistic, I guess. Oh, yeah, right. Much like Bash's garden. It's all over the place. Is that really just how Grow a Garden looks like? Grow a Garden gameplay cannot be this cool. Immediate cut to me, like super invested in this, playing even after dinner. No, though, I'm no promise. I'm not going to be playing after dinner. The stream will still follow the same schedule as always, where it will end at around 6 p.m. Philippine Standard Time. That's GMT plus 8. In the meantime, I'm going to try and make the most of it, both the game and this chill opportunity to just yap. Because tomorrow is Brothership, and following the trend of recent Brothership streams, I'm almost this certain that I'm just gonna be too hyped to talk about anything other than the game itself. Wait, I don't actually have anything on me right now. Okay, I think I already sold my stuff. So let's grab strawberries again, and then okay, wait. Okay, I thought that was your head. I kind of got scared for a second there because oh my gosh, your head is a tyrannosaur, or no, triceratops. But no, I realized you were just carrying it. I was like, oh my gosh, looks up at the sky. Hello. Oh my gosh. It's such a big form of shade. Did I accidentally grab a moonlit strawberry? I didn't, right? Yeah, I don't think I did. So just keep slowly grabbing strawberries. And little just variety fact. Strawberry is one of my favorite flavors, but not necessarily one of my favorite fruits. Goes to Google real quick, searches what is a strawberry, and I know you can hear my my keyboard. I tested it the other day. In the rose family. Okay. Okay, then I guess among all other roses, if I had to choose, then I guess the strawberry is my favorite rose to eat. Out of technicality. But you know, you understand what I'm talking about, right? Like in the general scheme of crop foods, plant foods, strawberries, they aren't some of my favorite plant foods to actually eat. I only like them in flavor form, especially if they're in like a yogurt, or I'm lagging. I guess tabbing out for too long kills the game's frames per second. But as I was saying, I don't really really like strawberry that much. I have tried it before back then, like way back then. Yeah, years ago. And one of my first impressions in eating just a strawberry on its own, fresh from when it was taken, washed, and then packed, and then given to me, the first impression that I had was it's very sour. I thought it was gonna be sweet, like the flavor. No, it is just sour. Or maybe I just got a bad pick. But I tried a strawberry, I want to say recently, but it's also a couple of months ago already. And the strawberries that I took, that I ate, were also pretty sour. So I don't know. It might just be me. Oh my gosh. I didn't realize I have this much strawberries. I was just that busy yapping, harvesting. The cycle never ends. This is such a streamer game, oh my gosh. I wouldn't be surprised if people started having this just to run while in podcasts. Alright. All strawberries, grab that. I'm not gonna grab the golden one yet. That's the only one that I have right now that's like a rare mutation. If I had to coin it something. No pun intended again, with coins some being made out of gold. You know what? I want to sell all of these first. And then let's sell the blueberries. I want to see their comparison. Obviously, I have tens of strawberries. It gave me around 2,000. I didn't actually get to see it. But I just want to see, of all of those that I harvested, all of these blueberries, how much will they be worth? It's a solid 11, I think, right? Alright, I need to remember I can TP to the selling area, to the sell stuff area. Sell my inventory. There you go. 264. You know what? Not that bad for for tens of strawberries and just one bush of blueberries that I left. And then for strawberries, I just prioritized quantity over quality. At the end of the stream, we're going to grab all of these. These two seem like they're the biggest among the other moonlit strawberries. It's very cool. And I'm now starting to realize just this game's quick progression, because as you can see, I'm already at 3,397 money. And the stream hasn't even been on for an hour. Okay, I wasn't looking. I was just pressing by. Okay, this time we have something that isn't a food item. Or maybe people eat tulips, I don't know. This grows really fast. my holocure brain just somewhat cannot comprehend. But at the same time, I just leave the holo house on its own. So regardless of when I come back, it's always going to be fully grown already anyway. But that is pretty much how it feels like. Unlike here with the tomato, probably the most realistic crop we have so far. Do strawberries grow this fast? Holocure mentioned. I actually have no idea if celestial fruits are better than golden fruits. I don't even know what a celestial fruit is. One thing I do know is this guy has a pretty insane... Yeah, like, what was that? That one, the thing behind it. There you go. Like, what is this? What is this? Minecraft achievement get? How did we get here? Oh, you're right. I should have bought a tomato because it grows slow. Having a lot of it would make sense. My bad. I got too eager on the oh my gosh new item. No thanks. As awesome as that looks like, it looks like you're gonna shoot me with like a plasma energy cannon straight out of an anime. I'm not gonna accept it because I wanna at least go through the first couple of parts of the game. Just no joke, just solo leveling. And no, we are not doing a watch along of solo leveling. I don't even know how I'm gonna do that. Oh, another golden one. Okay, two golden ones. Okay. I don't even know how I'm gonna do like a watch along, because I might just one of two things I imagine is gonna happen. This has been on my mind for quite some time now, doing a watch along, but it never really occurred to me like, yep, I'm going to do a watch along stream, because whenever I think about that, one of the only things that I think about is how it can either end up in two ways, where I just yap over everything that's happening and ruin the experience, or I don't yap. So to that, I think, then what would good content be? Anyway, let's buy tomato seeds this time finally. And here we go. And that's probably another reason why we should just keep buying tomato whenever the seed shop restocks, because it only ever gets one tomato, at least for now. It just gets one tomato seed every restock. So it's quite the rarity. Orange tulip. How did this grow one really quickly? You know, I'm curious. It weighs 0.14 kilograms. So let's check it out. You know what? Let's sell this. Let's save us the trouble of what? It sells really high. Okay. I was about to say it saves us the trouble of just checking and then selling. We could check by selling. That is insane. What? Imagine how many strawberry seeds you can buy from that. But anyway. I think for now, orange tulips are basically like gambling. No way. I think we need to incorporate blueberries into our strat, because they're also renewable. Though they don't regenerate as fast as strawberries, at least they are renewable. So I'm gonna take note of that and plant a few. And speaking of growing fast and being renewable, the tomatoes still haven't grown fully to at least bear a fruit. For the good seeds in stock. That makes sense. But one one thing in my mind though, it is stock. I love how taking note of the stock is a pretty big deal in Grow a Garden. So it's not just those games where you spam and then grow insanely, where to the point that you're at large numbers and large numbers don't mean anything anymore. It's like a good balance between that and games that are too slow on their progression, where you do this and that, you get this, which is a good amount to start something, but not enough to have a smooth curve up to not early game, to probably just mid game. Watermelon seeds are legendary? Okay. Yapping took hold of me and I didn't even notice that I can almost buy watermelon seeds. You know what? Having a legendary in the team sounds cool, so I'm gonna do just that. Let's bag a lot more strawberries and let our orange tulips actually grow. Wait, what? Wait, Lucky Harvest, you found a strawberry seed. Oh, wait, what? That's pretty awesome actually, and I forgot to plant my tomato seeds. Let's let these grow now. And where's our seed? There we go. Where are you, strawberry seed? There we go. Plant you. And finally, we have a new addition to the to the strawberry army. We can probably make so many strawberry milks with this. Huh. Now that makes me wonder. I love strawberry milk, but I wonder what it would feel like if there was a strawberry milk, or if you made me a strawberry milk using real strawberries, not the flavor stuff. I forgot I could teleport again. Yes, let's sell everything. This though, I kind of wish it went by a bit faster. Anyway, First watermelon. Watermelon. Our first watermelon seed. Let's plant you here. So right now we just have different tiers. And what is happening? That looks awesome. Oh, that's the RGB, the RGB plant. What's up with it? I can't find a way to interact with it. So that's what the rainbow is. Finally, it looks like my setup now. My real life computer setup. It has rainbow. It has RGB. That for sure has gotta sell for a lot, right? Not hacking. Bro just has a really good gaming chair. Watermelon is one time. Huh. Okay. That's good to know. Because now it kind of made... Oh, it's simply just called rainbow. Okay. Because now it's making me doubt if we should invest in watermelon stock. In watermelon stonks. I almost grabbed the strawberry gold. The gold strawberry. At some point, sooner or later, all of these strawberries will be a different variant from the original, like mutations, where I wouldn't be able to grab anymore, and I would be forced to grab... Actually, no. I wouldn't be forced per se, because I could still buy stuff from... Or strawberry seeds from the... Wait, what did I just grab? Okay. I could still buy strawberries from the seed store. Not the rainbow strawberry. Oh no! Oh no! Colorful fruit. Oh no! I panicked. I accidentally pressed escape. No biggie though. Rainbow strawberry. Just 0.25 kilograms. But our first non-default harvest. Let's see how much this is worth. I'm really curious to know. Let's sell this. Just for 0.25 kilograms, 1,300 something. I didn't even see all of that. Oh wait, no, that's for everything. No! I kind of brainwashed myself with that one, thinking that, you know what, sell inventory is way faster. I forgot that sells everything. I should have actually just sold or chose that one thing first and then asked for how much it was. That would have also given us a pretty good metric on scaling between mutations. But the fact that we sold quite a decent amount, and one of those were the... What was it again? The rainbow, right? The rainbow strawberry, and it didn't give us a lot. That kind of implies to me that maybe the rainbow isn't that good. It's better for sure, but banking and praying on a banking and praying on a rainbow isn't reliable. But at the same time, is there even a way to consistently get mutations on some stuff? I'm surprised too that we're getting a lot of blueberries, because earlier I just thought that one bush produced roughly more or less the same as one strawberry thing. But no, it actually gives out a decent amount. I guess that's realistic. What am I thinking about? Of course, real life just based off of grow a garden, the plants in real life. Obviously, we can't have too much fun in real life, so stuff like the firework flower isn't real. Let's sell our entire inventory too. There we go. I didn't see how much we got because I was too distracted in something else. I want to try saving up for the coconut seed, just for the sake of variety, just so that there's something new. But I hope, I hope that investing in a tomato seed is worth 800 money units, whatever that may be. And we can put that to test. Like so. For how long it took to grow the stem, I guess. its weight grows relatively fast, I want to say, or at least relative to what I'm seeing. Or it's probably just the general size of the fruit itself, not actually the growth, because kilograms are a unit of mass, not necessarily size. I don't know. How much is this worth? Please? 50. That's bad. That's bad, actually. It's worse than... Oh, oops. Wait, no. I didn't mean to do that. But anyway, as I was saying, we already know that the blueberries, or at least we assume that the blueberries have a 1-to-1 weight to cost ratio. The fact that this sells for less than how much it weighs per 100 grams is bad, actually. Golden blueberry. No way. Now I'm kind of doubting the fact that we bought another tomato. Luckily, we got one blueberry seed though. I probably should stop placing them near each other because I just can't see where I'm grabbing the blueberries from. I still can spam though, but yes, sometimes that might happen where we're just targeted onto the just targeted onto the golden blueberry. At one point, we are just gonna be bound to grabbing these, and there's not gonna be anything I can do. How can I grab that? There we go. That's one big blueberry. It's 60 kilograms, or no, 60 decigrams. Yeah, deca is 10. Deci. No, centi. Or no, wait. Why am I going down? Hecka, right? What is it called again? Conversion. What is 100 called? I forgot. 100. It is called... I have no idea. Really? 100 meters conversion. There we go. Conversion to what though? Literally just not even playing the game, just looking for a conversion. I forgot. But I won't be surprised if it's like... Oh my gosh, I forgot about it. It's not a centigram, that's 100th of a gram. Right? I don't remember. My maths, they're evading me, and sadly I need to restart Roblox again. That was on me. I forgot about leaving and then re-entering the game. Good thing Roblox doesn't really take its sweet time in loading anything, so we can just very quickly leave and then go back. Yeah, we're back here, Grow Garden. Just like that. That's simple. No, sometimes I'm just hyper focused on yapping because there's a lot of things going on in chat right now. But there is a bit of delay. I put the stream's delay on low latency, but not super or ultra low latency. Just a decent amount of latency. Just so I can stream at a higher quality. I don't even know if it works. I should probably start looking into that some other time. If the stream is actually streaming at the very least, or at most, 2K. A resolution of 2K. I mean, I hope it is. If it's not, then I might probably resort to streaming in ultra low, which I don't mind because that is purely on the viewer side. But what was I gonna say? How did I forget? Yeah, but if I transition to ultra low latency, if the stream is one of those games where you can stream snipe and make beating like a challenge more difficult, then I might put it back to... Oh, wait, did I grab something I wasn't supposed to again? I might put it at low or normal latency again. What was that? That just looked like an entirely... It just looks like a building. Like the top of a building. Anyway, I didn't mean to grab this, and now I've learned it sells for 27 units. And how much does this weigh? 24. Okay, so it gives a tiny bit of a multiplier if it's moonlit. But basically, it's still 1-to-1. And it is a blueberry, right? Oh no, it's a strawberry, okay. Which makes it more valuable, the multiplier of being moonlit. And I think out of anything, the blueberries might be our best, I guess, pseudo unit of comparison, so that we can compare multipliers, because I do think that it is 1:1. Let's check that hypothesis real quick. So this one is 0.25 kilograms. A moonlit is ×2. Okay, that's pretty good to know. So if blueberries are 1:1 ratio, then this should sell for 25. 32, okay. So now I've completely lost my unit. And our orange tulips just aren't growing. I wonder if they're gonna grow any more than that later. I guess we really did just get insanely lucky with that one growing so quickly and so big. What? Is this... What game is it called again? A Way Up? Or whatever. The game where you climb and then you can roll. And it's like Bennett Foddy but 3D, and you're not in a pot and you don't have a hammer. It's like this game, except it's completely different. Let's see how much a big blueberry is. Then I guess... If anything, now I'm kind of thinking that we just hit the sweet spot where the size or the weight and the cost was just 1:1 earlier. In truth, it might actually just be like a degree 3, a quintic curve of weight to cost ratio. Oh, we have different perspectives. I see another golden one here, by the way. Okay, blueberries, more blueberries. We can probably start harvesting everything now too, actually. But I still want to keep some of our stuff there, like our golden stuff, and then have us exhibit it for later, where we check their prices one by one. Wait, I completely forgot the premise of the game. We're supposed to be selling these and then buying a new one. But I believe we were trying to save up for a coconut, right? For a coconut seed. There we go. So let's just see if we can afford a coconut seed. I don't think we can. Yeah, and it restocked. I forgot about that. Now we don't have... Now we don't have anything new to plant, actually. With the randomness of everything to consider, now I'm kind of iffy if the tomato seed is worth the trouble of buying. Well, more what are results called in quantitative research again? Whatever. More sources of data is always pretty good, just to have a sense of consistency. Like these. Let's check how much these are. I don't remember the size of or the weight that we got earlier and for how much it sold. The only thing I remember is it sold for less than how much it weighed. So this time, let's take our time and meticulously ask for each one. The 43 kilogram only sells for 20 something. That's not what I wanted to see. How much is this worth? Oh, the currency is called shekels. Thank you. Okay, that makes it easier. So right now I have 3,462 shekels. Shekels. Can you call someone that if they don't have shekels? They're sheckless. I was that earlier. Now I have shek some. Shek pocket money. Anything to sell? Yeah, how much is this worth again? Sorry. Imagine just yapping in front of someone that's trying to buy your stuff. But yeah, I did see that this time. It can only sell for 59 shekels. That's pretty bad. Tomatoes are pretty bad. And now we have at the very least 3 data points worth of 3 data points. There we go. No worth of. Just 3 data points to say that tomatoes are just bad as a source of income. I also kind of want to start moving some of my strawberries so that... But I can't though. We can only destroy, and I don't want to do that. But I want to move them so that harvesting these would be faster. Harvesting all... The toggle for that. I also wish that there's a filter mechanic. Okay. What is your wish? What is your dream or wish? And I replied, to be the king of the pirates. Oh my gosh, I wonder how he'll respond. He's typing. Oh, whoa! This strawberry is pretty big, and what is happening? Oh no! If this were real life, this would be bad, right? Because this seems like drought. It looks like dust. It looks like our stuff might get dried out. And what happened? What happened to you? You look more golden than the golden strawberry, the moonlit strawberry one. All moonlit ones look thing too. What was I talking about? Look more golden than the golden one. What, he just repeated what he said before. Okay. So we really do just need to get lucky. Oh, Sandy. That's what that is. Oh, I'm kind of scared if the Sandy is a good or a bad modifier. Are there good or no? Are there bad modifiers? Okay, we have one small Sandy here. Oh, it also looks like we have 2 here. Yeah. So we can check them out and try comparing them with other strawberries. We can do that. This big one is so awesome though. The fact that it's one Sandy and big. I like to imagine that as 2 it's probably not rare, but entertain me real quick. I'd like to think that as 2 rare things happening simultaneously. There's also one here that's... Oh wait, that's already Sandy earlier. I was about to say that it's getting Sandy. Some of my blueberries are also getting Sandy. I wonder if we can get... There we go! If we can get something that's both something else and Sandy. I kind of wish that some of my moonlit stuff would get Sandy too. But we can only get so much. I'm wondering too if there are mutually exclusive... what are they called? Like mutations. Like just for example, being moonlit prohibits the plant from also being sandy. I wonder if there are cases like that. You're just trampling my crops. Luckily this isn't Minecraft. Okay. You want that? Well, I don't have that, but it seems like you do, so I'm gonna leave you to that. The strawberries growing really fast too are reminding me too of how farming, or not really farming, mining and wood cutting. Oh, I almost grabbed that. How wood cutting and what is it called? Wood cutting and mining. What am I thinking about? Occurs really fast in quick succession with each other in Holocure because they just respawn really quickly. So you can literally just go around the same spot and then continue mining and wood cutting repetitively, and that's basically what I've been doing here at my strawberry patch there. Let's sell all of these. I believe I don't have any strawberry that's special. All of these are literally just strawberries that spawned in a couple of seconds ago. They're just mere minutes old, and I'm already harvesting them. Mutations can only be created by combining mutations from each other. And yeah, there are mutations that exclude others. That makes sense. But what doesn't make sense is how can one of the plants earlier be sun-dried and frozen? But I wouldn't be surprised if it were like a real thing. Right? Now I'm scared. The gardening people are gonna come after me. Tomato base value is 30 shekels. Moving tool costs 100,000 shekels. Okay. And storm biome. Your fruit can get the sandy mutation. There's no bad multiplier. Okay. Okay, that's also like relieving to know. Okay. So we can just go about our day leaving good stuff in and then harvesting average stuff out. Welcome to the stream. Ramazova. That sounds like a very cool name. Welcome to the stream. I'm Jay, by the way. I'm sorry if I'm not too much into reading chat. I'm yap maxing, as they say. But welcome. I do a variety of games, as you may have seen from the name, just variety. And today we're playing Grow Garden. I might be one of the last people to be playing these games, or this game. But I gotta say, worth it. Worth that I'm now playing this. Better late than never, am I right? Our tulip also became sandy. Wow, I didn't even notice. It's just because they look so alone there. I should have planted them here. That's on me. A lot of them are growing quite big now too. My babies. The blueberries are also pretty plentiful. How do we harvest all? I forgot. I'm going to visit the chat real quick. Hold E for auto collect. Alright. I would assume that would collect everything though. That's for growing all. Oh! Sandy blueberry. Oh, I didn't mean to grab a sandy strawberry too. Yikes. I won't be actively adding friends on Roblox because sometimes I also stream Roblox with my friends, and whenever a private server is unavailable, other than the fact that we're poor, we would love to have the option to connect with each other faster rather than connect with others first. So just having friends in priority. But I will look into adding people later down the line. And also probably off stream, because thanks to the Prime, you can also see the Prime in the chat. The Prime suggested that there's a way to actually have some people be prioritized in server connections, rather than just the general friends list in Roblox. So I'll look into that after the stream. For now, though, until I get that. There we go. Until I get that set up. For now, I won't be. Oh, sorry. That's too into your face and it's sandy. You might. Your eyes might get hurt. For now, I would leave my. Actually, you can know it. It's just variety __1. But I'm not gonna promise that I will be accepting, at least right now. You can join without friend? You can try. I'm not going to guarantee it because I don't know how Roblox servers work. You can try. And you're welcome. You are welcome to go into the Just Garden real quick. Or real long. It's up to you. 717, okay. Really awesome. How about this big? We got the big sandy strawberry by accident. Oh man, what is that? That looks like a magic wand. Is that even a plant at this point? How about this? How much is this worth? Wow. Okay, I am kind of lost in this because we have two different variables at our hands right now, and I'm not referring to to the just variety fan name variables. I'm referring to them being big while also having sandy. So both of those are acting upon the price of both of these. So I have no idea, just to put into perspective just how big that multiplier is doing to the base value of what that would have sold if it was just an average no mutation crop. Still can't buy anything new though. We can buy a lot of orange tulips, and I think I might actually just invest in more blueberry seeds. And if only orange tulips weren't that expensive. But they are like gambling where they can go pretty big. Oh, my bad, everyone. My bad, everyone. I can probably set that up some other time. And you can count on it because grow a garden. Apparently, we're just starting. And we have a big strawberry here. Okay, let's harvest that. And this time, we have something to compare the big sandy blueberry to. Oh no, strawberry, my bad. However, another thing though is that it's not really 1:1 with the weight of the other strawberry earlier. How much is this worth? Yes. Or just sell it to me. I don't have anything else in my inventory anyway. 224. Okay, so usually we sell an average size strawberry for around a quarter of its price. So I would assume it's like around times 4 multiplier. And then the sandy it's probably at times around 2 to 3, I would assume, because if we usually get 50 and then that one gave us 200, I would assume it being bigger gives a multiplied it by 4, so that puts us at 200, and then the big sandy one gave us 600. So doing some division, that would imply to me that it's around 3, the multiplier for sandy, or sandy, the sandy mutations multiplier. Also, new restock, new flowers, flower. Okay, it's a lot more expensive than the orange tulip, but I still also want to try. Oh, I can do that. I don't really know if I can like party. What? Oh, okay. I didn't expect to have this show up. Oh, how do I remove this? Chat. I don't play Roblox enough to know what's happening. There we go. I have no idea. I literally have no idea. You know what? Whatever. We'll figure it out some other time. I'm kind of too lazy now to go back out of grow a garden and then back in. I will note that though. I will note that. I am taking a screenshot of this right now, and I will send it to myself for future for future grow a garden gameplays. And you know what? I tabbed out, and it might make Roblox laggy. Oh, it didn't. Okay. But if it did, I would have thought, you know what? Might as well go to the homepage and do everything that I'm supposed to. There's so many blueberries. The bush doesn't really speak for how big the blueberries it makes. Okay. Here's our sad sell of the day. Can I jump on this? I can. Okay. This and the blueberry are kind of like the start of our parkouring journey. Tomato. Wait. don't flame me for this, but I'm only now noticing that the font color of the crops actually change based on their rarity. Okay, I didn't know that. Yap maxing for real. Tell me you yap max without telling me you yap max. You don't even need to. Just go into any Just Variety stream. Literally click on any timestamp that isn't just the intro or the outro, and you'll always catch me yapping. Or not in the be right back screen. click Roblox icon. Oh, invite friend. Oh, right. Settings. Okay. I'll definitely check that out later. Oh my gosh, this thing is on my is on my thumbnail. Can you spot where it is? While I was making the thumbnail, by the way, I was thinking to myself, I wonder if there are people who can name every plant that I have in the thumbnail, and it's not even complete. I stopped at around, I don't know what it's called, but it's like the lunar something pack, the lunar seed pack. I would absent-mindedly assume. Oh my gosh, look at the shekels of, oh, that's where the name of the currency is called or found. Look at the amount of shekels the two other people have on this server. I'm like an ant to them. I'm less than an ant. Anyway, what was I doing? Yeah, selling all of my tomatoes. The very, very sad sell. It gave me 1,000 though, so I can't really complain much. I don't. Oh wait, I forgot. I can buy this. You know what? Just for the sake of trying, let's buy all of them for now. So if I don't like the results, then let's stop buying them later. We still have a watermelon in the works at our garden, so I wonder how that will turn out. And you know what? Let's buy another blueberry seed, because the blueberries are starting to dominate with how many they are. It's golden strawberry, or no, golden sandy, the blueberry, not the strawberry. It's starting to devour just its entire plot. I still love this little like corner, because I can just imagine Bocchi the Rock on it for some reason. And the fact that the moonlit is sandy too, that's pretty cool. It would have been awesome if we got a moonlit gold sandy, but I also don't know if maybe, just maybe, you know, the moonlit prohibits it being gold, or the gold prohibits it from being moonlit, because it needs to be gold first. Is what I noticed, or at least I don't think there's a way to convert stuff to actively mutate them. So I don't think the world of Grow a Garden has discovered but biotechnology yet. But to be fair, in a world like this where that happens and firework flowers exist, I don't think any developments in studies will be made. There will be, but just very minute compared to the tyranny of possibilities that it might provide. And here's our watermelon too, at 5.52 kilograms. Wow, that's like 5.52 kilograms out of my total weight. How much is this? You know what? I want to sell this. Yeah, there we go. I can sell just one. That's 2,000 for 5 kilograms. That rate is insane. So it's a ×4 multiplier for every 100 grams. That's pretty huge. And no pun intended. I forgot to plant the daffodils. Let's plant you with the flower, so we have at least a flower spot in our garden. It's gonna be like part of the middle, or no, entrance part. So you have on one side the vibrant, juicy reds of the strawberries, and then the dark and delicious of the blueberries, and then you have the welcoming of the flowers. These don't grow as fast as the orange tulips, I'm noticing. And there goes our watermelon. I forgot that that's consumable, basically. I wonder when another watermelon will appear. That watermelon was actually pretty fun to just have there sitting and let it grow. Seems like it restocks pretty rarely. Plus, it only has quite a few stocks. I wonder if that happens whenever someone harvests a firework flower. I wouldn't be surprised if it was. I'm having trouble trying to pick to pick my stuff, to pick my my crops, because my garden is starting to have like just a pinch of mutations, which is making it difficult for me to save these for the end of the stream. Especially here, like, how do I even get the stuff from inside? I know I can, but how do I target it so that it doesn't grab the modified one, the mutated ones? Blueberries generate a lot though, which I love. Earlier, I thought it was just dancing around the number of how many strawberries were made per plant. Oh, I didn't mean to grab that sandy one. But you know what? We've already sold a decent amount of sandy fruits, so this isn't that different from what we did earlier. That is Sandy though, not the SpongeBob character. Sandy, alright, blueberry, strawberry. Oh my gosh, the J friend group IRL brain rot is starting to spread to the stream. It's not a good sign. But at least I guess we can spin it to say that I'm slowly starting to get more and more comfortable. Just keep grabbing the blueberries wherever they are. There's just so many sandy blueberries. You know what? Why am I even complaining? Probably because I would want them to grow bigger. But regardless, the multiplier is constant anyway, so it doesn't really matter if we get the multiplier while it's small or while it's big. Oh no, it actually matters. The math. It's not working. Ooh, I didn't mean to grab that. I didn't mean to press that. But you know what? Now that we have this, might as well sell it. I think it was around 0. What is this thing's weight again? 26. I think it was at around 260 grams of blueberry when we found that it's actually a 1:1 ratio, or I guess every 10 grams. My math has been wrong ever since the start of the stream. My bad, gang. I've just been kind of too fatigued with all of the math from today. And to be frank, the rest of the other weeks I've been streaming recently. How much is this worth? Please? 2,000, and it's not even that big. It's both shiny and dusty. Oh, is it raining? Oh, it's windy. Oh, new mutation. It would have been fun to have this one mutate too. But anyway, let's sell everything we have. 4,000. We're this close to reaching 10,000. What was I gonna say again? Yeah, the wind kind of traumatized me. Windstruck. Oh, so that's what windstruck is. Is that even a real thing? Like, what would a plant being windstruck mean? Like, I get gold, like it's a video game term for being rare, and the sandy would probably mean it being dusted by by the debris of the wind or the ground or whatever. That's why earlier I was kind of cautious, thinking, oh, did it make it bad? I accidentally grabbed a windstruck blueberry. Oh, probably the strat. Oh my gosh. Probably the strat too would also to leave a decent amount of stuff just lying around whenever stuff like this happen. Whenever there's a sandstorm, it's windy, it's night, or whatever. Or the sun is just too realistic that it's comparable to the Philippines for sun-dried. How much is this worth? 36. Okay, so if it's 16 and we got 20 from it, it's like around a little less than times 2 multiplier, right? But that's for that. Let's wait until some other of my plants get the windstruck bonus. That I only got that for 500, dang. I didn't harvest enough. But to be fair, I kind of realized midway that I should stop harvesting whenever something is happening so that more can get the buff. I'm also seeing a big blueberry here in the middle. Oh, and here's another idea probably of why tomatoes sell for not that much is the likelihood of plants in getting the mutation. It's basically like how enchantability works in Minecraft. So, as a coping mechanism, I would like to think that tomatoes are more modifiable, or they're more prone to mutations. Which, if it were real life, would make sense because tomatoes are pretty sensitive relative to other common vegetable crops and also fruits. So that would make sense that tomatoes are easily modified or mutated by the climate, the biome, or whatever it is Grow a Garden has. Wait, let's check on our strawberry. Oh my gosh, Windstruck, Sandy, and Moonlit. Okay. Sadly, it's not golden though. And gold Windstruck. Okay. Sandy, Moonlit, Windstruck, Moonlit. I'm basically running a lab experiment here in the strawberry aisle with all of these different combinations. The more mutations there are, the more mutations that get introduced, just the more different combinations that get spawned from this. My gosh, fireworks. And let's actually try selling a daffodil now. It's not as big as our orange tulip earlier, but it's still a flower, so I want to see. And I think flowers sell high? I don't know. If this doesn't sell high, that pseudo confirms that flowers are really just gambling. I want to sell this. And let's sell it. It's not gambling. They just scale insanely high. Maybe flowers are the strat. Albeit they aren't renewable like the lab that we have going on here. But they're still pretty high for what they're worth. Oh wait, actually no. I need to remember the break-even principle on how much we bought them for how much we get in return. So if we're using that, we barely gained anything actually. Because daffodils are 1,000 shekels, right? I almost said something else. Daffodil seeds are 1,000 shekels, right? And we only got it, or we only sold it for 1,000 and something shekels. A Windstruck is times 2. Times 2 is the lowest multiply a mutation can have. Okay. It's kind of reasonable because just think about it lore-wise. What does blowing wind into the plants do? At least in Moonlit, you can say like, oh, it got energy from the moon as opposed to the usual sun. Or it being gold is basically selling, well, gold. And if it's sanded, then it has minerals. But actual minerals that it adsorbs, not absorbs, it adsorbs because it only gets into their outermost layer. Or who knows? They may absorb it. Probably they may be absorbing it. They are living creatures too. Ooh, I almost took that Windstruck. I grabbed a Windstruck tomato. It's a times 2 multiplier on a plant that's not that good. So I don't know how to feel about that. We have 10,000. I forgot about that. We can buy basically tens or hundreds of stuff. If only they had stocks for those though. Let's just blueberry max right now, and let's let's completely fill out our strawberry section. Well, we're not really losing anything from doing this anyway, so might as well. Plus, I'm now just having this stream as an excuse to yap, so maybe while I yap, at least have something productive going on in the in the background. There we go. Let's also sell in hopes that we get our 10,000 title back again. Gold and rainbow are the one you should be careful not collecting. Oh, okay. So far we've been doing good in not collecting golds. Not so much though in collecting rainbow ones. The one and only rainbow that we got this stream, and I accidentally harvested it. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I'm getting into the grow a garden meta. Imagine, I just find the image of a competitive grow a garden scene, like on team Shek. We have this guy, and starting off strong, plants this plant, and what a lucky server proceeds to get like a mutation biome or event or whatever. And then on this side of the playing field, unfortunate for this guy, experiences this, or oh, what a bad play of accidentally grabbing that one crop. Anyway, let's sell all of our inventory. I'm sorry you had to hear that. Sir, this is a Wendy's. Sir, this is a sell stuff. It's not even called like a sell shop, because I guess we're not buying things. But you could just think about it as a game. You could have also just fused these two together so that you save space on the UI. But I guess the Grow a Garden devs wanted it to have garden in the middle. And you know what? I'm gonna collect all of the flowers. I don't actually see a purpose for them anymore. It doesn't seem like they're growing anymore. They break even. They barely break even. They're struggling, grasping at straws. So just for the sake of it, I'm already gonna sell all of these. If anything, I feel like they're just like banks, I guess, where you can store your money. But why would you ever want to do that? It's not like they grow any. I see. They grow a bit, but if you're just gonna buy anything anyway, you might as well buy these ones. Oh, why am I only now realizing too why people just have plants that they let grow to the fullest? I only realize that now because the spawns here are rare and very limited. So that's what would compel me right now to buy a watermelon seed. Huh. Why am I only now realizing this? So with that being said, let's prepare a lot more stuff. Watermelon. And you go into our last watermelon patch. Oh wait. It probably doesn't matter here in Grow a Garden, but imagine if it did though, where like in real life, there should be like a correct order of planting certain crops on top of the same soil, one after another from each other. Because like this plant produces this thing that preps up the soil for perfect for this plant, and then when you plant this plant, it opens up the possibility to make that plant better. Yeah, I didn't know. Grow a Garden, oh my gosh, even in real life has meta. What is this? Oh wait, that's actually funny because one of the science articles, and yes, I used to be a science article writer. One of the science articles that I've done in the past were actually about gardening and farming. And look at me now. Acting as if, or not even acting, because this is genuine genuine brain farts and whatnot, and realizations, and me remembering stuff. Me genuinely forgoing stuff like these. I'm not even doing anything. I'm just literally just parkouring. I guess I could harvest some stuff while these take some time to restock. I don't really know what to do with the tomatoes. Well, they're renewable, and didn't I harvest all of the tomatoes that I have? Is that like the tomatoes gimmick where it retains what its mutation was? Wow, that's actually pretty cool. Oh, so rainbow is rare. It only appears 1 in 1,000 iterations. But I wouldn't think that it's like mega rare, even though 1 over 1,000 is really rare, just in hindsight. But if you have the tyranny of numbers to your side, much like here, well, if I actually harvested some of my crops, maybe then I would actually have a chance. But no, really. With the tyranny of numbers, I guess getting a rainbow really isn't that difficult. Oh, I now just realized why some people also probably like have these big trees and plants and such. Probably because they're also renewable, much like Bash's oh, what did I grab? I forgot I bought seeds. Which would probably also be the reason why Bash just keeps it there, because it's renewable anyway, so might as well leave it there. And no way, there's still a space here, right? Yeah, it doesn't seem like there is. I think we're gonna be forced to move. Oh wait, no, that's because I'm holding the blueberry, not the blueberry seed. There we go, it's still possible, no way. So I guess that's the reason why Bash just keeps it there. Just people watching over my my garden. It's not that good, guys. I'm not a meta player. I have yet to learn the ways. Oh my gosh, my PC! I want to sell this, as if I have anything else to sell. That sells for 508. I didn't even get to see how much that weighed. I forgot to. Have you restocked yet? Not yet, but in a couple of seconds you will. 5, 4. You can monitor the stream progression for every time this restocks. Oh, another sandstorm, I think, or like whatever, Sandy or Dusty. Yeah, Sandy. I remember making the Sandy joke. The toot 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 that is from Cringe. No, the the not the character from SpongeBob joke earlier. Yeah, this is the one that causes stuff to get sandy. And I think, oh, not yet. I was about to say that I think I have officially ran out of space for blueberries. But no, I still have plenty. And we can cram the, oh my god. We can cram the blueberries alongside each other a bit, right? Yeah, to make some more space for later strawberries. Like, good cramming here can probably do like what, 15 more rows. Oh, and in fact, you can probably even add a lot, way more here. What is this? It's just a pretty big half strawberry that looks like it's in the process of being eaten. Or no, it's growing. It's clearly growing. This is so cool. Does it actually retain its multipliers? And that's the tomatoes gimmick. Thank you for the potential gift, but I won't be accepting it, or at least for now, because I want to go through the life as a beginner first before anything. But don't worry, after this, you and any other person that would like to give me anything is welcome. Even if it were to be Bash, I would refuse it. That's why I declined his offer earlier too. Holy 16 million. Okay. Wait, but now time for the philosophical question. After getting a lot of money and then buying like the highest of crops, then what? Oh, I do remember my classmates telling me that it gets updated weekly. So does that mean new crops get added weekly? Because if so, then at a really, if you have so much money, then you can just buy them immediately and then have them planted. And then what? But don't get me wrong though, I love these types of games because it's really just it's at its core, it's a tycoon game. I think is pretty safe to say. And I used to be a Roblox kid back in my day, like in the earliest of days of Roblox, but not the earliest days of Roblox, just moderately early days. So I did grow up with with those stuff too, with tycoons. And every now and then every now and then Bash and some other friends also invite to play tycoon games, so I can't really refuse because I also find myself having fun. And I don't know, because look at this, it's so colorful. How can you ever get bored of this? And this is just the tip of the iceberg too, with these two. And oh my gosh, I'm having deja vu again. I feel like I've played Grow a Garden before. But no, I checked. This is the first time I'm playing Grow a Garden. What? I feel like... Wow, I'm just suddenly stuck with random deja vu. I know for a fact that it's wrong. It's a false memory, brain. This hasn't happened before, but I could swear this probably happened before in my dream, probably. So the day of playing Grow a Garden was inevitable. Weekly crops. Oh, okay. So limited time crops. Imagine how much like bragging rights the first ever, or some of the first ever Grow a Garden players must have, with all of them having the very first exclusive crop up until the newest exclusive crops and weekly crops. That's insane. That takes some level of, or not some, that takes a level of dedicacy that I can only dream of and not imagine nor fathom. Probably one day. One day there will be a game where Just Variety just evolves into finding his true form and then just plays that game. Suddenly, it won't be much of a Just Variety anymore, and it's just gonna be a just insert whatever game that is. And I saw that it restocked, so I'm gonna buy more stuff. Tomato. Oh, no such thing as retaining mutations. So I guess I'm just I'm just up in the air right now, where I'm so lost. I could have sworn, but apparently I didn't grab those mutations. I'm just clip farming. No, I'm just kidding. I don't actively do that. Whenever a clippable moment does happen, it's purely out of me brain farting, probably. Because I don't clip my stuff anyway, so might as well not go for clip farms. Plus, saying clip farm sounds like what happened didn't sound genuine. But for sure, some stuff are genuine. It's just that... it's just that I'm too much of a chill guy. No. Anyway, I have a blueberry seed. I have no idea why I'm just frolicking around. I did use the word frolic, right? Just wandering around. I place that at the very corner of the plot because I want to see how condensed I can get the bushes. It would probably be awesome if I could have farmed blueberry seeds and then just lay them out beside each other, very, very close. Anyway. Oh wait, I didn't even realize we're only 2 minutes away from the scheduled end of the stream. That went by a bit faster than than I realized. To be fair though, or to be kind of unfair though, I don't know. I was just jumping around my own fence and then and then just yapping. Well, that is sort of the theme for the streams these past couple of weeks because I've been having difficulties being at my best, being at my top energy with the I don't know, the tiredness from the college work, the college schoolwork. I can finally change what I say from schoolwork to college work. It's not just any college, it's still schoolwork, but I can specify it to college work. And yeah, I guess even though I've just been going around my own garden jumping, I still managed to do like the tiniest of stuff. And this is just us setting up for the end of the stream. And you know what? You know what? Since whoa, okay, maybe we're not. Oh, sun dry. I would assume is the mutation that this gives because that is really bright and reminds me of whenever I used to go back home from school, where the sun is usually at around this position and it's just shining onto us. Wait, I didn't even realize there's someone. Oh my gosh. Is it praising the sun? You know what? We also praise the sun. I wonder if this works. /e dance too. Oh, okay. We need an R15 avatar. And unfortunately, I'm not using that right now. But that would be the closest thing that I have to praising the sun. Oh, also falling from jumping, so we can maximize this by falling from a high place and then have the animation play out a bit longer than usual. There we go. Praise the sun. Okay. Sun God event. Oh my gosh. Sun God with my moonlit stuff about to go hard. I noticed the moonlit ones always change texture, but don't seem to get the mutation. I see a lot of things shining. Anything? Nope. Mostly still just regular strawberries. This big guy though. Oh my gosh. Is anything happening? Or does the sun god like promote growth of stuff? We can test that by going to our watermelon. I don't think it is. So I am kind of compelled to say that there's probably that there's probably a mutation that gives to, but I'm just not seeing it. Oh wait, that's already we're already 2 hours into the stream. Wait. Let me just buy a couple more. Oh no, I'm kind of getting obsessed. It's one of those games where you just need to keep coming back for all of there is that's happening, but not all of there is that is happening that's too much. It's just a good mix really of what you need to worry about and what you need to, or what you can just leave it be. Like these. I've been leaving these since earlier. Do I get anything? The Windstruck Moonlit ones look quite dry. So I really am kind of compelled to say that they will get sun-dried. Hello? Nope, purely out of the lighting of the event. I think that's happening because 3D modeling wise, the moonlit ones are probably using like a reflective material or like a blue metal that reflects light pretty well so that it kind of changes hues. Big strawberry. Oh my gosh, I need to remember. You know what? Now we end the stream by collecting all of this that we have planted. Nothing. Oh! We need to be in close proximity to them. Okay. Let's start grabbing all of these. There's like a combo counter too. I love that. I guess so that we can also see how many we're collecting. But we should have like basically hundreds of blueberries at this point, right? We've just been planting blueberries since earlier, and we max backpack. We reached max backpack. That's insane. We got so many things. Windstruck tomato, sandy gold blueberry. How much is this worth? 2,000, and just for 0.26 kilograms. 260 grams. Windstruck sandy blueberry. That's also 26. Okay. Sandy gold blueberry. Oh wait, wasn't this the one that I got checked out? How much is this worth? The 0.26. Oh yeah, it was. 2,044. Okay, how about this? The Windstruck sandy blueberry. How much is this worth? 139. Okay, modest. I still like it though. Oh, how about this? Look at the power emanating from this one. The strawberry. Oh my gosh, if you turn this in, if the multiplier indicated the taste of the crop, like the more multipliers, the more delicious it is, and then you turn this into strawberry milk, I would probably ascend to a higher plane. We also have our gold strawberry to check out after this. Oh my gosh. Why isn't the gold strawberry weighed heavier though? Wait, how much was it again? I wasn't looking. How much is this worth? 131 for three mutations. That's interesting. Gold strawberry. Okay. Moment of truth. 0.38 kilograms of strawberry that's golden is worth 483 shekels. Crazy. What else do we have? We did also pick up big stuff, right? Like, what big stuff did we get? What event is this? Wait, what? Where are we? Whoa! Oh, is this like the do you have one of those? I saw it earlier. I wonder if that's what it was. The like Aurora clay. Aurora mutation. Look, it's so big. You can kind of, you would think that it's like just here and you can go to it. This looks so majestic. Anyway, back to our business. Let's talk business. Where are some of the big stuff that I have? Windstruck sandy strawberry. Cool. The shops have been restocked. I will come back to that, buy stuff, plant, and then end stream. And watch, because I always end stream so long that another restock will happen, and then it will force me to buy some stuff, plant them, say goodbye again, and then another restock will happen. Much like what I'm doing right now. Where's some of my big stuff? Oh wait, I can also plant this. So that I can have more stuff later. Okay, let's plant a couple of strawberries first before anything. Anyway. Where's our big strawberry? 1.56 kilograms. This one is heavier than the golden strawberry. Okay. How much is this worth? I mean, have you seen a strawberry this big? You probably have in the world of Grow a Garden, but in real life, I mean, 404 shekels, not found. No, I'm just kidding. Pretty worth though, I think, for just this simple crop that we've just bought at the beginning of the stream, at the beginning of my run. How about this? The other big blueberry, 348. You know what? I'll take it. Pretty good. We have another gold strawberry. It's decently sized too. How much is this worth? The Dawnbound mutation is for the Sun God. Oh, only for the sunflower. Okay. There are exclusive events too. The possibilities in this game and the mixing of just everything, the mutations, the events, the everything, the whatever. Okay, I kind of thought that grew on my garden, but at the same time, why would that grow on my garden? I tricked myself. Are there any more things we want to sell? I mean, probably the word bar squares, right? Like the wind-struck sandy blueberry. But we kind of already know what this costs. But I guess other than the quality of these two big ones, we're also dealing with the tyranny of numbers and the amount of shekels that this guy will sell us. Yeah, sell everything. 14K. Delicious. And from all of that yapping, we come back and everything is back here. Which will force us to... Oh yeah, I was right. So it is the Aurora. And now we are just back to harvesting everything. Or maybe, no, I'm actually gonna leave some of these stuff to marinate. I may or may not do some off-stream growing or just AFKing in Roblox while I play some other games. Or who knows? Tomorrow's Brothership, that's not a computer game, so it might be running in the background, at the background of the stuff. Oh, and before I forget, buy stuff. Alright, give me blueberry. Are there any new stuff too? Doesn't seem like there is. So, let's plant these real quick and I'm gonna call it. And I saw that it only has a couple more seconds left before it restocks again. So I either need to hurry up or I can just wait for it to happen. Wait, did I harvest that by accident? I did. Okay. I want to sell this real quick because I wasn't supposed to grab it. There we go. And now let's start planting. Can I still plant one? I can. Oh my god. You can just cram the strawberries on top of each other. Also, very at the edge of things. Oh, you can overlap stuff on top of each other. Okay. So that would have been a much more optimal way to bunch all of this into just one big bush. One dense bush. Huh. There's still so much to learn in this game. And I just bought 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 the flowers earlier. 6. Yeah. 7 carrots. And I've only seen 7 of the fruits. Or not the fruits. Only 7 of the plants that you can get in Grow a Garden. I'm not doing my thumbnail justice. So, I'm going to end the stream here. Oh, okay, that doesn't work. So, I'm gonna end the stream here. Because it's already time for dinner. But, oh my gosh. No, and don't get distracted, Jake. I'm already gonna call the stream here. Because it's already time. And, I'd like to say, I can't believe I was late to the party. Now I understand, but better late than never, as I've said earlier. I had so much fun in today's stream, and I hope you did too. If you enjoyed, please consider subscribing. I don't usually shill my channel that you subscribe to, but this time is special because I actually can't believe it that we're this close to reaching 100. It would be awesome if we managed to reach 100 subscribers before the year ends. I used to think that this is basically impossible, but slowly but surely I'm starting to get hyped up with this. And if you enjoy my content as a whole even more, also feel free to visit the Just Patreon. The link is in the description with varying tiers to get exclusive content relative to the tier you get. For more information, again, you can visit the Just Patreon. Link is in the description. And sometimes, so far only once, I do sales of the Patreon. So definitely look out for that too. For this stream though, I'm going to be calling it. I had so much fun and probably will do this again sometime. Plus with Bash. This time, I am the one that will play with a friend for the friend bonus. So see you everyone. Take care, bye-bye, and thank you very much.